Hey guys, WWM here, and today I just want to do a top 10 wish list that I wish Vikings had. And so we'll get into this. I think number one on my wish list was some sort of trading mechanism. How cool would it be for people to get rid of their extra gems and extra uh, materials that people want in their clan and just, trade them for resources or whatever? Because, it gets to the point where you collect these things and, you can't do anything with them. Uh, I know I have hundreds of different quality of gems that I will never use, and I'm sure people would love to have these. So it would be cool to have some sort of trading mechanism with this, and maybe some like shields. I have what P shields 7, whatever. But to be able to trade some of your P shields or whatever. Maybe some armor. Being able to trade that armor, and I think it would add a lot of value to the game to be able to trade some of those things. Because otherwise, like me, they just build up in my inventory box, and I have no way to let them out. A lot of games will let you, sell the extra monsters or whatever for, points that you can use as experience or whatever it is. This game doesn't have any exit strategy. You just kind of build up those resources and gems to no end. So it'd be cool to have some sort of outlet, and I think being able to trade them off would be a great outlet. All right, so the next thing I wish the game had was points when you hold the pop in Kingdom versus Kingdom. Something very simple, but have a thing where when you hold your opponent's pop during KVK, right? You should get points for holding it, and it's a big, it's a gamble to attack somebody's pop or scout it, and it would be awesome if it was a way to get a lot of points, and you didn't necessarily have to go around and play cat and mouse with your opponent's server if everybody's just shield up. But you could actually take the pop, and if you're that much stronger and hold the pop, it'd be awesome. So I wish there was, a lot of points you could gain from just holding the pop. And that kind of goes on to my next thing that I wish the game had: permanent medals for winning Kingdom versus Kingdom with like a small bonus, like extra 1% to all resources, or extra 1% for build time or whatever. Just something that was permanent, that was on your kingdom, that somebody could look at that and go, wow, they've won 12 Kingdom versus Kingdoms or 12 Revenge Kingdom versus Kingdom, and just have it random. And it'd be cool to kind of flaunt that, because right now there's no, except for the people that are actually keeping track of that, there's no real way to look at your kingdom and see how good it was or how bad it is. So it'd be awesome to have something built in like that was just automatic. You look at it, you know exactly where that kingdom stands. All right, the next thing I wish the game had was a pass. Being able to move from kingdom to kingdom and have it so you couldn't move to like a newbie kingdom, have like a year, like you could only move to kingdoms that are a year old or older. So you couldn't have somebody from Kingdom 1 go all the way to the newest kingdom and just destroy them. But have it so maybe it costs gold or like $20, and you can only do it like once a month. All right, so the next thing is level 60 armor. We have level 60 hero. We've had it for quite a while now. It'd be awesome to have that next generation armor that we could put on with higher mods for building or offense, learning. From 50 to 60 is a big deal, so it'd be awesome to have that matching armor for the game. The other thing, and this kind of goes without saying, but it would be cool if the ruins were integrated into the game. It's kind of like another thing on my wish list is to add this feature. Another thing that I'd love to see is one step higher on alt rarity. So right now we have legendary, but it'd be cool if they added another level, like mystic or something like that. With just that much better mods and that much better armor. The other thing is I wish that they had an actual environment, so an NPC. Right now we have the invaders that show up, and we have to use a different pool to attack them. But it would be really cool if they had like a boss that you actually use your troops to attack, and you got like some really good drops, in-game drops, and you actually could lose troops, but they were like sent to your infirmary, like if you were being attacked, so it wasn't a necessarily lose all. Um, but have it so maybe you could onslaught bosses and stuff like that, and maybe just make it so they're really rare. That everybody kind of has to scout for them, and it's like the daily thing to scout for bosses because they might show up. You can do all sorts of really cool things where it wasn't just uh, PvP where you're just fighting against other players, but have an actual element of you're using your troops to attack an actual environmental opponent in the game. All right, so another thing that I think would be really cool is if they added a way that you could have more cities. So maybe just have it as a cap of 3, but your account could have 3 different cities, and maybe they all had your name on it somehow. Kingdom 1, Kingdom 2, Kingdom 3. But it'd be awesome if they could share their resource pool. It would give you something else to use your resources for. Developing these other kingdoms that were part of you. It would give you more targets to attack when you're attacking the other kingdoms. I just think it would be a really cool aspect and really cool mechanism in the game, and I think they'd generate a lot of revenue and a lot of interest in the game if everybody had more to do. And one of those things, micromanaging 3 different accounts, and and the other thing that I wish they had was more heroes. So right now you can have 9 marches. It would be awesome if you had a way that you could recruit more heroes rather than just having the max at 2. Even if it was 3 or 4, or maybe 1 per kingdom, and then if you used a double hero, it made you have 6 or something like that. Even a little thing like that would be really cool. Your troops are completely useless without a hero, so it would be awesome to add that, so you can have 6 good marches, and it would make it so you wanted to level those up. All right, so those are my top 10 wish list. Kind of my Christmas present. Love to see any of those implemented into the game. If you felt like I missed something, or if there's something that you would love to see in the game, write it in the comment. I'd love to hear about it. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.